City in a Batmobile. Even though it get crazy, niggas don't talk like Swayze.
What up? This is Swayze and bruh, at this point, 2024 is overcooked. Now I'm sure all of you guys know by now, Mayor EricAdams has been indicted and charged by federal prosecutors in Manhattan. Bruh, P. Diddy the baby oil bandit must be telling, cause everybody going down. But the article reads, EricAdams has been charged by federal prosecutors in Manhattan, a stunning blow to the first-time mayor who once proclaimed himself the future of the Democratic Party. The precise charges are not publicly known as the indictment remains under seal. Now people are speculating about what the charges might be that has taken the New York City mayor down. Well, this whole thing happened in real time. So I'm gonna let you guys check out that clip real quick and I'll be right back.
We are going to bring you now more news, more New York officials calling on Mayor EricAdams to resign here because of all of this. I want to put this up. You see there from the New York Times that Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez said EricAdams should resign as mayor of New York City for the good of the city. Because she becomes the most prominent Democrat to push for his ouster amid federal corruption investigations involving his administration. So, AOC says this, I do not see how Mayor Adams can continue governing New York City. The flood of resignations and vacancies are threatening government function. Nonstop investigations will make it impossible to recruit and retain a qualified administration. That's just part of her statement there on social media. Linda Schmidt has the news statement. Mayor EricAdams firing back at AOC here. We have it. Let's take that live here. Let's take that full. This is how Mayor Adams is responding to this, saying for anyone who self-righteously claims people charged with serious crimes should not be in jail, to now say that the second black mayor of New York should resign because of rumors and innuendo without even a single charge being filed is the height of hypocrisy. I am leading this city to protect it from exactly that kind of phony politics. The people of this city elected me to fight for them, and I will stay and fight no matter what. Okay, we are getting some breaking news in right now. This is quite something. Okay, this is coming to us from the New York Times, and this is quite stunning. I had just said in this entire story that we have been covering that no indictments, no charges had yet been filed in all of this scandal going on in New York City, in the mayor's office, City Hall, the NYPD, the New York City Public Schools. The New York Times has it right now that Mayor EricAdams of New York City was indicted following a federal corruption investigation. That's according to people briefed on the case here. This is breaking right now. This is quite stunning here.
Now after this went down, everybody started to go crazy. You already know they was out here making memes about it. Everybody has something to say, an opinion about the situation. But that's when Mayor EricAdams decided to take it upon himself and release a statement. And this is what he said.
My fellow New Yorkers, it is now my belief that the federal government intends to charge me with crimes. If so, these charges will be entirely false, based on lies. But they would not be surprising. I always knew that if I stood my ground for all of you, that I would be a target, and a target I became. I will fight these injustices with every ounce of my strength and my spirit. If I'm charged, I know I am innocent, but I have been facing these lies for months since I began to speak out for all of you and their investigation started. Yet the city has continued to improve. Make no mistake, you elected me to lead this city, and lead it I will.
Now I'm not gonna hold you. When I first seen this, I said to myself, what did the mayor do? What did the mayor do for him to catch some charges and get an indictment? Well, I did some research on my end. And if you're not aware, Mayor EricAdams was accused of SA around 10 months ago.
New York Mayor EricAdams facing a lawsuit by a woman claiming he sexually assaulted her in 1993. It's the latest high-profile man being sued under a New York law about to expire. Our senior investigative correspondent Aaron Katursky has more.
This morning, New York Mayor EricAdams denies knowing the woman who claims in a court filing he sexually assaulted her in 1993.
It's absolutely not true. You know, I would never do anything to harm anyone. Just really, it's just something absolutely that has never happened. And I only recall ever meeting the person who made this allegation.
The woman's legal filing contained no details, but said Adams caused physical, psychological, and other injuries suffered as a result of conduct that would constitute sexual offenses when they both worked for the city 30 years ago. Adams was a police captain at the time. The woman filed her claim under New York's Adult Survivors Act that allowed sexual misconduct accusers to file civil lawsuits that would have otherwise been barred by the statute of limitations.
This is something that is that I know so many individuals, so many clients, that this is exactly what they wanted. They wanted this opportunity to seek accountability for what's been done to them.
Actor Jamie Foxx is also facing a claim under the Adult Survivors Act by a woman who said he sexually assaulted her at a rooftop bar in 2015. He said the alleged incident never happened, and now he's threatening legal action of his own. And a former model accused Guns N' Roses frontman Axl Rose of a violent 1989 sexual assault under the same law. His attorney called the claim fictional and said it never happened. Sean Combs, who recently settled one lawsuit filed under the Adult Survivors Act, was hit with a second by a woman who says he drugged and sexually assaulted her in 1991. Combs denied it, a spokesperson calling the claim made up and not credible, and saying in a statement to ABC News, this last-minute lawsuit is an example of how a well-intentioned law can be turned on its head. There is now a nationwide push, though, to have statutes of limitations on sexual assaults permanently removed.
Now, Mayor EricAdams vehemently denied those allegations. However, I'm not gonna hold you. I remember when the New York City drill scene first popped off, right? And Mayor EricAdams was talking crazy about it. This is the music that's leading to violence. This music is raising the crime rate. This, that, and the third. Now, I'm not gonna say that he's not necessarily wrong. However, remember when he sat down with French Montana and all the drill rappers?
Mayor Adams met with a group of drill rap artists last night. He's criticized the music genre for contributing to the rising violence in the city.
But as CBS 2's Andrea Klein-Thomas explains, the mayor and the rappers were able to come to an agreement.
It's been a lot of talk about drill rap, drill music, New York City, connecting violence with the culture.
Late Tuesday evening, drill rappers met with Mayor EricAdams, who's been critical of their music, saying it's causing a spike in violence. But Brooklyn rapper Bleezy says the meeting was productive.
And we got a chance to speak to him as brothers, as we should, and we got a perfect understanding of what's going on.
Drill rap came under renewed scrutiny after 18-year-old artist Jaquan McKinley's murder earlier this month, leading Mayor Adams to call for the music's removal from social media.
Violent people who are using drill rapping to post who they killed and then antagonize the people who they are going to kill is what the problem is.
People look at the videos or listen to the lyrics and stuff, it's going to be characterized as, you know, talking about guns, talking about money, talking about...
But that's just a music period at every genre.
While Bleezy admits some artists go too far.
If you ain't experienced poverty, you shouldn't even have your opinion on anybody moment.
Bleezy says he focuses on the hardships in Brownsville, adding addressing the real root of violence goes well beyond any lyrics.
The community is like, it's like, there's no hope, there's no opportunities. No, we just making music so we could get out of these places.
The meeting with Mayor Adams ended with a handshake. The mayor said that a new initiative in partnership with the rappers will be rolled out in a few days. Andrea Klein-Thomas, CBS 2 News.
Had to sit down so he could have some type of understanding with them. At that point is when I knew something's up with this guy. Something's not right with this guy. And I really knew there was something fishy about Mayor Eric Adams when he started popping up the rappers' album listening parties.
That ain't an album release party until the mayor get here.
And you know this is going to be a hot album.
Like, Mayor, what are you doing? Why you outside in the club with the hooligans? But after seeing that he got indicted, I guess now we know why he was in the club with the hooligans. But there you have it, people. There you have it. Mayor Eric Adams has been charged and is not having the greatest year. Bro, I'm telling you, 2024 is the gift that keeps on giving. But pull up in the comment section and let me know how you feel about this situation. And if you like the video, don't forget to share, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and make sure you hit that notification button. But I'm off this.
Niggas acting crazy, but don't ever step foot in their 80s. No name Willie, my order from Haiti. The Willie I sold them niggas was wavy, they ain't see the face. Like Swayze, shit getting serious, tell them we ain't playing.